Hello, Potterheads. Today we are tackling Harry Potter sites in Scotland. If you've always dreamed of visiting Scotland or you are a huge Harry Potter fan, then today's episode is all for you. So come along and let's go explore the world of Harry Potter. Hi, I'm Cher, and I love sharing travel with you. If you love travel like I do, then make sure you pop that subscribe button, stick around, and let's see what adventures await us. First, we're spending some time in Edinburgh. This is where JK Rawling spent a lot of time, and it became a place of inspiration for a lot of the characters and settings in her famous novels. And here we have the famous red booths that you see all throughout London and the UK, but it really gives that London feel. Edinburgh definitely feels the same way, sets the tone for what you see in the Harry Potter books and movies. This is known as Cockburn Street. A very London feel to it with lots of little shops and restaurants, but we're going to be taking you to the famous Victoria Street. All right, guys, this is our first day of getting to go explore. So gonna head out and check out all of Edinburgh today. First, we're gonna go try to find some breakfast. I really have a vision of getting breakfast along Victoria Street, which is kind of the Harry Potter row. It's very inspired by Diagon Alley. So we're gonna go check that out probably first thing, and let's go do some exploring. So right now, I am trying to find Victoria Street. We've hit so many amazing, beautiful places, but I've gotten so enthralled with everything and stopped over and over again that I have not gotten breakfast. I'm starving and I'm so thirsty. So here is Victoria Street. Beautiful. Trucks in the way. I'm not really seeing food. We're gonna come in here. We've got some little yummy croissants, and it's got quiche and sandwiches and soup. So they're gonna bring me my food out here, and in the meantime, I get to enjoy breakfast right here on Victoria Street on this little patio. So cute. So Victoria Street is definitely the quintessential Diagon Alley. As you can see, the different colored houses and little shops, and a great place to have your morning breakfast with views just like JK Rawling, where she was inspired to create Diagon Alley. Next, we're going to move over to the Greyfriars area. We are headed to Greyfriars Kirk, the same spot as the famous Greyfriars Bobby, the little dog who was loyal to his owner, but we're here more for Harry Potter world. So we're on the search for both the names that all inspired JK Rowling. You have several at the front on the front sign. It includes Professor McGonagall's name and other ones from the series, but we're also on the hunt for Tom Riddle's grave. Hey guys, we are in Greyfriars Kirkyard, so we are in search of Tom Riddle's grave. I don't know if they will have it marked for us, or probably, I would think so. But yes, we have spots over here where when you look up, you'll see there's a school back here, and it supposedly possibly inspired Hogwarts. And some of the names, fictional names in the series, like Tom Riddle's, are in this graveyard. So way cool. And here it is, the famous Tom Riddle, who was not really anybody. He just was a name she picked for the series and now gets lots of visitors. And you can also see the school that inspired Hogwarts from here, the George Heriot School. And finally, visit the Elephant House, where JK Rowling wrote a lot of her novels and would get reprieve from the cold, but it has currently closed because of a fire. Today, we are heading on the Harry Potter train, also known as the Jacobite train. It's actually called the West Railway, I believe it is, West Railway. We are approaching Fort William right now, where we are going to get on board the train and ride all through the Highlands. So come along with us and let's go hop in and check out these beautiful views. So this is the actual train that you see in the movies that goes over the Glenfinnan Viaduct, very famous.
But where we got on as the headquarters for the train is in Fort William. You have to come here to this travel center, and the tickets book up way in advance. I think we booked them 6 months in advance.
That means a train station going on here. Big hikers area. You'll see people coming through. A lot of hikers around Fort William, and of course we have another one in her Harry Potter apparel as well.
I've got on my Harry Potter today in honor of our Harry Potter trip.
I don't have on any Harry Potter.
Oh wait, Harry Potter than
She
that.
does have Harry Potter.
Mischief
Look at that. It's
managed.
backwards on here, but you know.
I can't help you with that.
We'll flip it.
Mischief managed.
And here we have a Harry Potter shop. Some very cute Harry Potter cloths.
This is why they call it tourist type shops. They call it tourist type shops.
So the train takes you from Fort William all the way up to Maleg, which is a cute little fishing village where you can stop for a little while, have lunch or dinner, what have you, and then it comes back to Fort William again.
We are at the front. This is from the front. About to ride on the Harry Potter train.
You can't miss your photo ops here. You also can get these pictures in Maleg if you choose to go to that site to get selfies with the train. And even our attendants are dressed for the occasion. And of course, the blogger in me was not missing the chance to get all of these fun photo ops. And of course, I had to make this fun reel. Of course, the actual 3/4 platform is in London, not here, but still made the reel. And here is inside the train. They serve us tea and little shortbread. We're in first class here.
We're going. Okay. Chugga chugga choo choo.
And our cab neighbors here even had reserved champagne and special tea. And here are some of the beautiful views you see along the train ride. And enjoy that tea. And of course, I had to get my little photo ops with it. But we're also going to see some of the very same scenery that we see in the movie. Just breathtaking, beautiful views. As you can see, we are along the Glenfinnan Bridge here. Of course, you can't see much when you're on the train, but there are sites where you can go to see the train come in. And as you see, they bring you a little cart where you can shop Harry Potter. And now we are getting off at one of the stops along the way, the Glenfinnan station, where you can learn more about the McAlpin Tunnel and how the viaduct and everything along the train line was built and some of the history of this. So we stopped here. You get to go take your bathroom break, stretch your legs a little bit, and then you hop back onto the train from there.
Don't know how to pronounce this one. Lake Elite, something along those lines.
But this is where we start approaching closer towards Dumbledore's Island. So his final resting place in the movie, it was actually filmed around in here. And so we are on the search for Dumbledore's Island coming up in just a minute.
Dumbledore's Island. There it is.
So the final place where we stop before we make the trek back is the cute little village of Maleg. an adorable little fishing village. This is where the train will stop for, I believe it was an hour or two. We came in here, got a little bit of dinner. Of course, this was on a Sunday and a lot of places were closed, so keep that in mind. But this is just a nice little stopping place for the train while you're doing the Harry Potter thing. Very quintessential Scotland and amazing Scottish food. I got the Cullen skink. But then we hopped back on the train for there. And then you head on the way back to Fort William again. You'll find that it rains almost every day in Scotland, so we had some hamper views, but here is the famous Glenfinnan Viaduct that you see in the movies. If you come to this spot here, this is called the Glenfinnan Monument. You can get a better shot of the actual train itself. So this is a parking space for people, but you want to prepare for a good hour to hike to the spot where you can see the train and witness it for yourself. This very one that you always see in the pictures and in the movie. I think there are a couple of other spots where you can witness the train coming in. You have to know the timings of it to be there in time to make sure you get that perfect shot. I'm going to wrap it up here, guys. I hope that you enjoyed today's video. We had a blast exploring all of Scotland in the Harry Potter world. Lots of inspired sites as well as filming sites. A very exciting trip for the Harry Potter lover. And I hope that gives you some ideas of places to see and visit. If you are so blessed to come to Scotland, make sure you stick around for more and subscribe so you don't miss it. And I'll bring you more Scotland in the future.